Welcome, real estate fans, to another episode of Seattle's Eastside Real Estate Podcast. I am Dan Edwards, your host, and I'm here to provide you the inside scoop on living, working, and playing across the East Side. It is Wednesday, September 27th, and we're coming to you live on Facebook and YouTube. Feel free to chime in with your comments and questions, and if you're listening to the recorded version, make sure to subscribe and read our podcast. You can find our podcast anywhere podcasts are casted, including Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, Spotify, and more. We appreciate your support, and as you know, sharing is caring. We have got an action-packed show for you lined up today. Wonderful Eastside fans. In our Real Talk segment, we'll be discussing our more homes coming onto the market. Then we'll be sitting down with Angel Hutchins, one of our favorite members of Truth & Co. And then also our topic will be, are you on the right Medicare plan for you? If not, it could be costing you thousands annually. With this much fantastic content, you're going to want to grab a pen and paper and take notes. But before we get started, let's jump into our Real Talk segment. All right, so housing inventory is a real hot topic in real estate. Let's go deeper into some recent data showing new listings might be ramping up and what it's going to mean for homeowners that are considering selling. With more competition on the horizon, experts say it's now an opportune time to list your house. When inventory is tight, as it is today, listed homes rarely stand out, especially those listed homes. Listed homes really stand out, especially those that are priced accurately. But there's signs that more listings are coming soon. Now, here's the data. Typically, inventory is going to swell in the winter months, and what that is you're going to see a lot of inventory stick around, and you're going to see those that really have to move get their homes on the market. Now, it's too early to say if this trend will persist, but we recommend getting ahead of it. So here's the deal. Summer, August is usually a really busy time for many of our Eastsiders to enjoy time away and enjoy the last gasps of summer, which I have to say, we had a phenomenal summer this year. Nobody can argue with that. And the last bits of August and the first part of September is getting back into that rhythm. Now, this is where a seller that needs to sell, that could be somebody that's looking to right size their house like we talked about last year, or somebody relocating for business. Typically, marching orders get sent out right about this time and people consider making a move. And what the most common mistake is, many people wait until January to list and sell a house, thinking that people are not going to be out there in November and December. Well, it couldn't be further from the truth. There are people that are actively buying and they're just not quite sure. So if you are a seller that is considering making a move, why jump on the market when all the other sellers jump on the market? Why not take advantage of the next 6 to 8 weeks, get ahead of the market and get yourself in a position to be a buyer come January? So those are kind of some of the market trends, and I will outline what the advantages to a buyer is to considering buying this time of year. Again, most of the moves this time of year are not moves of what's the word I'm looking for? Optional moves, meaning, hey, maybe we'll move up. Maybe we'll get a bigger house for the family. Most of the people that are selling are doing so either for a relocation of business or looking to downsize. So as a buyer in this market, you can find an opportunity there too, being that there may be homes that have been on the market that went through the summer market a little overpriced, and now they're considering bringing the price down. And what you can do is utilize that price improvement to better your interest rates. There's tons of strategies for buyers and sellers in any market. We're here to help you consider what is the best strategy for you and for your timing. So in conclusion, inventory, it's going to start to grow because of the winter season. Sellers can get ahead of the competition by going before the holiday, and buyers can take advantage of the seller's motivations and get themselves a lower monthly payment by utilizing the seller's motivation to reduce their mortgage, rather than reduce your price, reduce your mortgage payment. So in summary, Let's meet. If you have questions about the housing market, we would love an opportunity to help find out what your unique situation means for you. And that concludes our Real Talk segment.